Here is my audience member. Right? Okay, just getting my stuff together. Alright. Did you know that suicide is the second leading cause of death among young people? And did you know that with LGBTQ youth being 4 times more likely to seriously consider suicide, to make a plan for suicide, and to attempt suicide than their peers? The Trevor Project is a charitable organization that supports and understands the reality of depression and suicide in young LGBTQ people. A donation towards this cause would immensely help and prevent the LGBTQ community from taking their precious lives. It is important to raise awareness and funds to help combat this epidemic of suicide within the LGBTQ communities. I have friends in the LGBTQ community and empathize with their struggles. First, I will discuss mental health and suicide rates among the LGBTQ community. Second, I will reveal to you how acceptance and support can prevent suicide. Finally, I will show you what the Trevor Project will do with your donation to aid those who are suffering. So let's begin with mental health and suicide rates among young LGBTQ people. Why are LGBTQ people at high risk for depression and suicide? According to the National LGBT Health Education Center in 2018, suicidal behaviors are a product of isolation from family and peers, a history of mental health issues, and victimization, like bullying or abuse. All of these risk factors stem from the stress created by living as a stigmatized minority. Also, in 2015, more than 4.5 times as many LGBT-identified high school students reported attempting suicide in the past 12 months compared to non-LGBT students. That is the difference of 29.4% versus 6.4%. And 42.8% of LGBT youth seriously considered suicide. In short, suicide rates are higher for LGBTQ teens due to being a stigmatized minority in society's overall standards. The ways to aid prevention for the LGBTQ community. Family and peer support, as well as acceptance, carries a massive influence on someone's mental health in the community. A friend of mine who identifies as a female transitioned not too long ago and is fully loved and supported by her family now, but carries childhood trauma. She gravitated towards toys and clothing that are associated with femininity. Her parents sent her to a therapist to coerce her out of these habits. This left her with deep-rooted mental health issues that she struggles with her transition today. The most important ways to help is by acceptance and support to let the people of the community not feel alone in their journey. The impact of the Trevor Project. How your donation will make a difference. Your donation will aid in prevention strategies, improve their ability to advocate for LGBTQ supportive policies, and advance future research endeavors. The Trevor Project provides a suicide hotline. A counselor shared a story he once had with a caller. For years, he's been basically hiding the fact that he was gay. And he told his girlfriend, who immediately started telling him that he was a fag. Without this service, could you imagine the isolation this caller felt? Now that we understand this charity's impact, let's move forward. Today, I discussed mental health and suicide rates among LGBTQ community. Second, I revealed to you how acceptance and support can prevent suicide. Finally, I showed that the Trevor Project, what it will do with your donation. It is important to raise awareness and funds to help combat this epidemic of suicide within the youth of LGBTQ communities. In conclusion, every life matters, and you have the power to help save LGBTQ lives.